Open with the product. The question is simple. Why did checkout latency spike after the 1432 deploy? Clickfuse turns that question into an incident proof board. It is not just a paragraph from a chatbot. The agent uses trigger.dev to orchestrate the investigation and ClickHouse to query real event, span, deploy, and rollup data. Here is the clean run. The board starts from the question, submits the investigation, and assembles the evidence panels. The first panel is the latency timeline. The grey band is the normal range. At 1432, checkout P95 leaves that band right as the deploy marker lands. Now the important trust move. Every panel can show evidence. The timeline draw exposes the ClickHouse SQL, the row count, the confidence, and the trigger task that produced it. This is how Clickfuse avoids the wall of text problem. The chart is not magic. It is backed by a query. Next, the heatmap shows service focus. Payment service turns hot, while inventory and shipping stay quiet. Clicking payment service filters the board, so the rest of the investigation follows the likely culprit instead of forcing an operator to scan every service manually. The suspect ladder explains the reasoning chain. It found the anomaly, correlated the deploy, ranked services, and then inspected the behavioral diff. Payment service is confirmed. Retry worker is supporting evidence. Checkout API is downstream. The quiet peers are ruled out. The before and after diff shows what actually changed. Payment service is more than 8 times slower after the deploy, and retry worker is almost 7 times slower. That points to retry amplification, not a broad platform outage. The error budget panel translates the incident into operational impact. This spike burns 43% of the latency budget, with an 8.3 times burn rate. That is the difference between a chart and an SRE decision. Here is the verdict. Payment service changed retry timeout from 3 seconds to 15 seconds. The recommended action is to roll back version 2.4.1 or restore the 3-second retry timeout, then monitor payment spans and checkout P95. And this is the bonus OLTP handoff. The analytical verdict becomes an operational incident case with status, owner, action items, created time, and links back to the ClickHouse evidence. OLAP explains what happened. The incident record tracks what humans do next. For platform proof, trigger.dev runs the investigation as named schemaTasks, and the local worker is ready. ClickHouse system query log shows the proof queries with durations, read rows, and result rows. The smoke check also verifies the seed story, the materialized rollup, the live ClickHouse path, and the incident promotion. So the story is tight. A 1432 payment deploy changed retry behavior. Checkout latency spiked. Every visual is backed by ClickHouse evidence. Trigger.dev orchestrates the steps, and the verdict can be promoted into an operational incident case. Clickfuse goes beyond the wall of text. It gives the operator one visual answer, the SQL behind it, and a handoff from analytics to action. End.